This will just be a quick and simple tutorial on how to make your first program using Xcode. And of course, as you can see on the screen, we've got the iPhone simulator running. The first thing you want to do, just close this out real quick, is open up Xcode. Just close mine out real quick. So starting from the beginning, you want to open up your Xcode, and you'll be brought to a simple screen like this. You want to select Create a new Xcode project, and within the iOS selection area you want to select Application, and for our first little application here we're going to choose Single View Application, and we'll talk a little bit more about what exactly that means, what it is later. Right now we just want to produce the obligatory Hello World program. You want to give it a name. Just going to go ahead and name it Hello World. I'm going to click Next. You probably do want to go ahead and use storyboards. Don't worry about reference counting and unit tests. We'll talk more about those later. You want to tell where you want to save this program. I'm just going to throw it right on the desktop and replace what I've got there already. And when you're brought into this interface, you'll see that you'll be brought into lots of different properties and attributes of the iPhone or iOS development, and we'll talk about all of these later. Right now I just want to get you in there, kind of push you in and get you writing your first Hello World program. So you'll look over here to the left and you can see all of the different files that make up a simple project which is created for us. To get a nice little interface there and see what's going on, I'm going to click on Main Story iPhone Storyboard. And I can see a little interface here for a typical iPhone application. Now over to the right, I've got my Objects Inspector. And in order to get Hello World onto that screen, I'm going to select the label option and drag it over and kind of put it in the middle of the screen there. Now you notice when I do, some properties show up over here to the right hand side, and you can see the text that's written in there, label. I can change that text in a couple different ways. I can double click inside this box, or I can just type it here. I'm just going to go ahead and type it in the input box. So I'm saying Hello World. And you can see the box wasn't big enough, or the label area wasn't big enough to fit all of it. So I'm just going to hover over and then drag across. And we'll talk a lot about user interface design in this class. Definitely something that's very important in the world of Apple. But for now, again, we're just going to get something up and running. So you should have Hello World on your storyboard there. Now in order to see this thing run, go up to the top left hand side and click the Run button, and up will come your simulator, and you can see it brought up the iPad simulators. I wasn't careful to take a look at what I was running it on. If yours also brings up the iPad simulator, just click the drop down and select the iPhone simulator and run. And now you can see Hello World is running on the screen of this little old school iPhone simulator. So in this tutorial you learned how to write an extremely simple Hello World iPhone application. Hopefully you got yours up and running as well. And I'll make a couple more videos of different things you can write really quick in the future modules.